Hello. Hi everyone. Hi Red. I know I Tyrone. Hi everyone. Yeah, I guess how was your morning? I was cleaning a truck. My morning was cleaning a truck. Lol. Estrella Draco, thank you so much for the Prime. Holy smokes. Hi, welcome to the murder, by the way. I hope you enjoy your time here. I do have quite a few people to welcome to the murder before we get started with the review, so I'm gonna go through. Deoniara, Mother of Dogs, Astrologica, and Miki Kitsune. Thank you all so much for joining the murder while we were offline. It means a lot. So yeah, today is our wonderful Vtuber or character design review. It's gonna be a critique / like review type thing. It's gonna be pretty simple. Pretty bird, best perp. Thank you. Elliot, thank you so much for the 18
Corrine,
months.
Love Corrine, wait, 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 love Corrine, wait,
love
love
Corrine,
Corrine,
I'm glad
love
everyone's
Corrine,
morning's been
wait,
going
love
pretty
Corrine,
well.
wait, love Corrine, wait, love Corrine, wait, love.
Oh god, it's still going. What is going on? Why did it not throw biddies? Hello? Here you go. I'll fix that for you. There you go, Red. I'll fix that for you. I'm having... Oh, I have to tell you guys, I am having a little bit of internet problems. So a house a couple door down is getting built at the moment. And, how do I tell you all this? They cut through the internet cable. So they've done temporary repairs? Bruh. Yeah, so there's a little, so we might have a little bit of internet problems here and there, but I should be good. They aren't doing the like full on repairs today. Oof, should have dialed before they dug. Yeah, they didn't have any markers, so it was whatever. Canada, they don't have that. We do have markers. You are supposed to get everything marked before you do any digging, but they didn't, and they cut right through it. So, but otherwise, we should be fine. The internet's been pretty stable. The repairs have been holding up. So, yeah. We have a catchy dial before you dig. Jingle? We don't. What the heck? Okay. So yeah, we're going to be going into the design review. I'm going to be looking over you guys' designs and giving like my little critiques on how like you could improve them or areas that we could adjust to make things better, you know, just simple things like that. And of course, loving the heck out of everyone's designs. Everyone who submitted, your designs are all gorgeous in like their basics. Like, how do I explain it? Like your designs are already really, really nice. And the critiques I'm going to be giving are going to be pretty minor, just little things that you could think about or things that, from a design perspective, could have a little bit of a, no insta-judge, D-tier, no, none of that, no. We're going to be very chill about it, and again, this is an art review / critique, so please no smash or saying you'll smash someone or pass someone. This is not what today's stream is about. We are here to love people's designs, and we are here to give artistic and professional criticism, or artistic, what is it? Oh god, I know what it's called. Critique? Yeah, artistic critique. But we're going to do it all in a very nice way because, honestly, that's how I like stuff. Feedback. I know I have, like, a specific word that I'm thinking of. Constructive criticism. That's it. We're going to be doing constructive criticism. We're not going to be doing any sort of negative criticism today. Okay? Okay. We going? Oh no. We're gonna be going over. We're gonna be going over to the art page. Let's go. Ta-da. I'm starting with you, Red. My enderped we good. I'm starting with you, Red. Because I know I can be honest. Back. Vicky! Well, mostly. Is your arm freed? Yep. Oh, don't feel bad. I'm not gonna go like crazy. I'm not a cruel person, you know. I love everyone's designs equally, but new design, let's go. Yay! I wanted to start with the new design. Specifically, like, I wanted to start here. Okay. I can use my arm, but I can't fully straighten it. Ooh. Well, the arm has been freed. That's a positive. Okay. We gotta start. Okay. First of all, I love Red's design. I love Red's design. Obviously, I'm Red's model mom. I have a bit of a bias, so I could say this. My bias is here. I have a bit of a bias. I love Red's model's design. I love the components about like the whole thing. I love the little fox ears that are droopy down. I love there's like a very specific two-tone with everything. I love all of that components. I'm glad because he spent countless hours staring at it. Yes, that is very true. Okay. Ooh, I love how you have like the new, like on your new version, you have like this, corset. That's the best thing I'm gonna say is a corset. That was on the original ref. It was? How am I blind? Is it? Hold on. I must see. I must be stupid. It probably is. It is. I'm stupid. It was all without the best. Ah, okay. I remember us talking about stuff, so I wasn't sure. But yeah, I love the little, like, corset thing. Little 3.0. No worries. It's been a while, okay? My brain has a lot to go through constantly to remember things. Ooh. Did you make your eyes slit, like fox slits on the new one? If you did, I love that. I love that. I'd go like a little bit farther into like the fox aesthetic. Not intentionally, but sure. I love how you went a little bit farther into like the fox jester aesthetic. I love that. Okay. Let's see. What's what I think could use a bit of criticism, artistic criticism to like improve your design. Let me see. Your tonalities are fine. There's nothing wrong with your tonalities. Oh, I should probably show you guys all what I'm talking about. Let's check out the gradient map. Wait, am I screen recording right now? I am. We don't want that. We want this. We want this. I was wondering why things seemed wrong. Okay. So as you can tell, like when I'm looking through your tonalities and components, you've got a good range of tonalities. Yeah, hair originally was completely white, so blended in with the arms. So it's really nice. Okay, this may sound weird, but what I'm thinking you could do with the hair to like kind of add like you could do possibly it would be very much up to you, but if I would go at this, what I would possibly do, I'm gonna select all your hair just to give you an idea of what like I'm thinking of. Let's go here. Let's grab the darker gray. Oh, you could literally like make it so it's gradient. It's a bit more of a gradient. Or what you could do is you could like have the tips white. Ooh, gradient works. I got my Girl DM plushie. Yee. Or we could try and match like the tail and have it so it like gradients down to white tips. Only ask the ref designer to do a flat render. Yeah, that's fair. That's fair. I'm gonna add those to the DMs. Of course. So you could like go in and like add some white tips to the hair, possibly to like make it match with the tail. But I kind of think the gradient will just do fine. I think the gradient works well. Yeah, the gradient works nice. Yeah, the gradient definitely adds like a nice contrast to it. It's very nice. I like it, yeah. So if we add like the gradient here, or if I just add like a little bit of the gray, that will also help with the issue of the contrast between like the sleeves of the jacket or the sleeves of the shirt with the hair. Yep. So that's like one thing I would possibly do if I was going to adjust things. Your ears are fine. The makeup is still like, the makeup's fine. Like I don't see anything wrong with the ears or the makeup. Because the fox ears pointed down, so that makes sense. There's no problem with that. Let's see. Yeah, in general, your design is still, like, very well laid out. I like the gold. I like how they added a gold rim here. Very nice. Adds a nice contrast. Hey! Hi, Brad! Adds a nice contrast here. Let's see. What else could I suggest? Honestly, everything's, like, pretty well done. If the gold trim was also on the original... My brain forgets so much stuff. I heard a cute crow was in the area looking for bread. Yes. You ready for at least 10 spams? Sure, Annam. Sure. My brain forgets so much stuff. I swear to God. What else am I thinking? Alright, if I'm gonna go ham... If I were to go ham on this sort of thing, I may or may not be having a bit of fun. If I were to look at this, like design this from complete scratch, Joker, one thing possibly is like for myself in particular, let me grab some pin. I want to check like the jacket. Like, there's some components on, like, how the jacket is made that I want to double check. Okay. Suit, jacket. Okay, so it's kind of like a vest jacket thing. I'm just checking like how it would lay. Yeah, there are some components. Here's a good example. Let me check. Okay. You know, everything looks pretty much like very good. But I have spam, so I'm saving up. Thanks. Oh my god. Thank you for the 100 biddies, Brad. Oh, and also thank you, Red, for the 100 biddies earlier, too. If I were to look at your jacket and, like, how the jacket is, or the vest jacket thing, how it is, functions and how, like, a proper jacket would go, or vest jacket. Obviously, I always bring up the point that a vesket, yeah, the vesket. Most vests don't have the tails, like the jacket tails. So that's like my one So that's why I keep trying to refer to it as a jacket. But again, like I would always say, like when it comes to jacket design, there's normally a slight crossover between the two components, which is a very common. This model slays. Oh yeah, Joker's model always slays. Yeah, the coattails. There's always like a little bit of a crossover. That's just like a part of jacket design. I love your button placement. But again, there's the one ish. If I keep looking, let me just explore. Stop hitting me! I'm focusing! Yeah, it's so hard to say. Most vests only have the single button down the middle. They normally don't have the double button. But if we wanted to go with something a bit more of a Victorian... Hi, Ren! Buttons are more for style. Yeah. I know, like, in the design, like, the current design that I have for you, we have, like, the swishes. We have, like, little swishes here. Very cool. Yee! Red's design is very, very nice. So we could always, like, add some golden decals here. If we also wanted to, like, offset your design, this is a possibility, but, like, it's a very symmetrical design in general. When I hear stop hitting me, it auto-translates to hit me more. And that adds a nice accent, yee. We could also, like, it depends on you, but, like, I think it'd be cool to have, like, little swishes here, like a little... You know, like, what is it called? A pocket watch line. So we could have it come, like, down, and there could be, like, a pocket here, and then you could have maybe, like, a clover, because I know you're a Joker with all, like, your, aspects, so we could, like, we could put a spade here. We could put a spade here. And that would help, like, break up the symmetry of the design a little bit. Charms even? Yes. Mom stream. I am streaming. Yes. And as you can see, it just helps break up the design just a little bit. More minor additions are always welcome. And that just helps break up the design a slight little bit. We're going with a very simple jacket design, so I don't think we need, or vest design. So we don't really need to do, like, the pop collar effect. But we could drop the V down. You could go in and you could make the V deeper. It really depends on, like, what you're thinking. So you can make, like, the V a little deeper. If you would... That's, like, an option. But it doesn't really work with your design. It doesn't work with your design. No, I wouldn't do that. It does not work with your design. I mean, you could add, like, a slight collar aspect here. And you could bring, like, the red over to this side of the collar. And the black over to this side of the collar. And help emphasize, like, the crossover of the two aspects. I'm not sure how well the deep V works. Yeah. No, there's, it's kind of like a Victorian layering effect with, like, vests. They normally have, like, a vest that's a little deeper, and then they have a vest that's a little higher, so it has, like, a pop of black underneath. But since yours is a two-tone vest, I think it's best to stick with just one solid. But I like, the collar aspect really helps with, like, doing this nice crossover. And then it also blends up and starts matching with the hat. I think in general, this is about, like, all I would say you really, like, I would possibly do for updates. I mean, you could add, like, white streaks by your face to help bring stuff in, but it's not necessary detail, and it's kind of a bit overboard. But in general, I would just add like a little bit of accents here and there. Like you can see the gold swishes on the buttons. Adding a bit of a gradient to the hair. Things like that. If you want to save these changes and add it to our DMs for later. Oh yeah, don't worry. I'll save them. And yeah, this is about like all I would say you really need to do. Surprisingly, a head pat after all the spam. Yee. So it just adds, like I said, it helps break up the symmetry a little bit by adding a little bit of detail here. Also through the vest components. But yeah. I think that's like about it, I would say, Red. Like, in general, your design is very well done. So I have no issue with like your design. It's very well done to begin with. So that's about all I would say. Okay. Who is next? I have some people pulled up. Solid base. Yeah, you have a very solid base design. Like I've said, all the designs that have been entered, they all have a really good base design component. So, like, there's not really too much I could say. I'm a hide. I have you in here. I think I have... No, you're not there. You're next. You're after this one, Ren. I'm gonna get you. Don't worry, I'm a very kind person. I'm not a mean commenter. So next we have Harune. Harune is a forest kitsune. Oh, I'm gonna check her, check the pronouns. Yeah, it's her, she. Okay, we're good. So she is a forest kitsune. Her design is so cute. It is adorable. It is so adorable. Okay, we're gonna go over things I love first. Because I am a little bit of a, you know, a silly crow who loves designs to begin with. Okay. I love the color palette, first of all. I love the, like, nature purple with, like, greens and a little bit of pink and the whites. It's so nice. Oh my god. It's so cute. Wow, that looks so cute. It does. Yes. It's adorable. Oh, who's Harune's art mama again? Oh, she's on here. Minky Dinky is the artist of the model. So Minky did a fantastic job on the art in general. It's very, very nice. I doubt crows are kind. I'm too kind. I love being kind. Ooh, I love the little earrings. Those are really nice. I love the, like I've mentioned, one thing about breaking symmetry. So the little like headpiece that helps, the little headpiece here that's helping to break symmetry is really nice. It's a really nice touch to help break the symmetry. We are literally called the murder. Be silent, Annam. We are kind. We are a kind group of crows. Oh, I love the close-ups. They make it very nice and easy. Nice buttons. Nice. And I, like just in, by the way, did you see the Kill the Crows game? Yes, I have seen it, Annam. We murder respectfully here. Yes, Kitsune. Yes. Ooh, I love the eye. The eye detail. That's really nice. The detail in the eye. They did, oh my god. This whole design is just so very nice. Very, very nice. Mwah. Respectfully, yes. We kill with love. We murder with kindness. So, like, in general, the design is really, really, really nice. In all honesty. I think the first thing we can check is the contrast is, yeah, I was a little worried about that. There's, as you guys can, like, probably see, there's not a lot of contrast between colors. Which, I mean, isn't in general a bad thing, but there's not a lot of a focal point when it comes to tonality. If you squint, it blurs together quite a bit, and the darkest spots are actually, like, the bottom of the jacket. Glad wifey got work, so I won't get in trouble. Well, Vicky's here. Vicky can still watch you, boss. So, okay, let's see how we can do a little bit of adjustments here. The whole thing is very pastel-y, which normally isn't a bad thing, but we want to bring our focal point up towards, like, the face. That's what I would, like, recommend doing, is making a bit more bringing the focal point up to the, like, facial area a little bit more. How would I recommend doing this? I mean, one option is you could make, like, the tonality of the hair darker, but I don't really think that's necessary. The whole thing is just so nice. Yeah, the boots are, like, the darkest colors. It drags you down to the bottom. So, I guess what we could... Would you like happy anime recommendations? Noted for mom, I stopped streaming. Sure, Adam. I'd love a happy anime recommendation. Okay, so maybe what we could do, which to help, like, offset the dark color of the boots at the bottom. I'm gonna grab the brown. You could do, like, a nice little brown trim, possibly around the jacket, to bring that in. Like I said, the design in general is already so good. Yuri Camp? Oh no. Danganronpa? Oh my god, I've seen Danganronpa. So one of the things, like, possibly bringing... Oh my god, I'm trying to focus on, like, giving art tips, guys. So you could possibly bring, like, the brown up here and adding straps. It would, like, draw your eyes up. Get your shield. Oh, God. Ow, here they come. Ah! Shading looks fine. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. It's never gonna end. Okay. Okay. I'm free. We're free. Want more? I'm trying to focus, Adam. We're working. I'm being kind. I'm giving constructive artistic criticism. The never-ending bonk. Oh, you should have seen the never-ending bonk. I've had some never-ending bonks. So we could do stuff like this. And I know, like, oh my... I know Harune has, like, this cute, like, embroidery around, like, the edges of, like, flowers and stuff. So, we don't want to get rid of it. We're not going to get rid of it. Instead, we're going to just bring it in to be a part of the sort of, like, branches and things breaking off. So we could, like, keep that, but we can also just, like, add that little bit of contrast up towards the face, and then when you could, like, put in your flowers. There's also a lot of I realize there's a lot of variations of purple. So we have, like, a cool purple, and then we have, like, a warm purple. Which, I mean, aren't bad, but because they're in the same tonality, it might cause a little bit of contrasting issues. So maybe sticking with one of the purples would be the best option. And doing something like this. Obviously, I'm not going, like, super into rendering out details, but you can kind of see what I'm talking about, bringing out some contrast. Ooh, you have, like, these little pockets here, which... Ooh. Arbiter, thank you so much for the follow. Welcome to the murder. I hope you enjoy your time here. Another thing that I would possibly recommend, if you want to consider it, you had, like, these really tiny pockets here. If you want to keep the pockets in, Possibly exaggerate them. The spam was definitely worth the wait. You could, like, exaggerate them a little bit and make them, like, really big, chunky pockets. And that could help, like, cut up the silhouette, too, a little bit by adding, like, a little bit of a cutout. You could end up with these, like, really cute, chunky, big pockets. So that's like another thing. Welcome to the murder where we slay respectfully. So that's like another really cute thing we could do. Where else could we help? Could we do some minor touch-ups? I had to eat breakfast, so be right back. Okay, no problem. No problem. I love the necklace here. Like the little viney necklace. Maybe make it just like a little bit more noticeable by making it like either bringing like a darker green in so it's a little bit more obvious. Because everything's like very, like I said, around the same tonality. So if we bring like a darker one in, it'll help draw the eye upwards. As you can see, like it helps define. And you can also see like how the lines on the outside go and bring stuff in. I think in general, if your design, it has very solid base, has like a very good base design to start from. It's obvious it's a very well designed character. So you don't have to worry much about too much needing to be adjusted about it. Because as I said, it's a very solid base. Just like some minor touch-ups to tonality and such could help out. Or we could, I mean, it is a possibility. This is just like a complete idea because I don't know why. When I thought of like Forest Kitsune, my brain just went like this way. You could lean really, really far. Like these are the adjustments like I'd say at most you'd need to do. Like if you really, really wanted to like improve like the design a little bit, this would be about it. Just adding a bit of contrast and a bit of tonality difference. It really helps divide the dress from the jacket, things like that. This is about like, this is literally all I would possibly recommend that you could do. But if you don't mind, but you could lean really, really, really far into like the Forest Kitsune type thing. And you could have a bit of fun with the clothes in particular. This is just me having a bit of fun with this. Don't mind. I love your design in general, but we could like push it and you could take aspects like the shape of your dress, the nice like shape of your dress really gives Lily of the Valley type shape. So, I mean, if you wanted to, you could really push it and do things like make the bottom of your dress into like a literal Lily of the Valley. Again, this is just me having like a little bit of fun with pushing the designs a little further. Your design in general, gorgeous. You don't need to adjust anything. So you could do something like pushing it to have the dress itself be a Lily of the Valley, and you could like emphasize your sort of nature aspect through the clothing without needing to do like swirls and decorations and stuff. Ooh, yeah, I see the vision. Yeah, exactly, right? And it doesn't have to be like a super realistic Lily of the Valley either. Like you could make the whole bottom half like frills. You could make this whole bottom half into frills itself. But you'd still have like the shape of a Lily of the Valley, which is sort of like, when it comes to art, shape language is a really big thing. So it doesn't have to like perfectly resemble something, but as long as you have like that shape value there, you can give off that idea of it being what it is, or what you're trying to reference. Like I said, Lily of the Valley for this one. She could do something like that. And you could even, like, keep this nice little centerpiece here. And then you could bring up your browns into, like, here. Bring that up. Or you could make this green. Honestly, it really depends on you. So you could bring that up and put that into there. We got our nice golden buttons. Which you could even change the shape of the buttons into, like, little flowers. Greetings and salutations. Everyone goes, how goes the fashion guru session? It's going great. I'm having a bit of fun. The designs in general are amazing. I just had, like, for this design, something was screaming at me to, like, push the outfit just a little bit. So that's what I'm doing. And then you can keep your jacket, but what you could do for, like, the jacket shape, or the cardigan, I guess that's what it is you could, like, make the cardigan into, like, little petal shapes that then drape around the, skirt itself. Like the little leaves of the lily. I stayed up to catch the Nintendo Direct. Gonna lurk and nap. No problem, Red. Have a nice nap. I haven't seen the Nintendo Direct yet, so no spoilers. I want to watch it. It's always way too early for me to catch. So you could do something like this. Spoiler, it's good? Okay. You could do something like this and then, like, just bring out a nice dark green trim. And then you could make the section where the two leaves combine into, like, the seam. Then you'd have, like, the nice dark green trim as your dividing component between the two. So you could do something like this. Or you turn yourself into, like, a little lily of the valley. And then again, with, like, the skirt, with the sweater off, it just looked like a little lily of the valley skirt type deal. So you could do something like that. And then you could even bring, like, the little lily of the valleys up into, like, your headpiece. That's a cute fox. Really like the purple, right, Abyss? It's very, very nice. So, like, you could do something like this, and then you could, like, even, like, make the earrings, like, little dangly lily of the valley type things hanging from the ears. So you could do stuff like that to help with the design in general. Like I've said before, your design in general is already gorgeous. And you could, but if you wanted to, like, push the side of nature a little bit more while still keeping it into that really cute kawaii type aesthetic, you could really push the idea of making, like, possibly the dress look like a lily of the valley with, like, little leaf petals hanging, dangling over it. You could do something like that. Or, like, in general, your design is just really, really nice. Like, if you just want to do little updates, just add, like, a little bit of a trim to help with the contrasting. That'd be, like, my recommendation. But if you want to push it, that's how you could push it. No, I was in PT. What do you mean? Very floral theme, matching the forest vibes. Yee, that's what so, like, that's definitely, I just spent 10 spams. So, yeah, in general, Harune, your design is adorable and amazing, and it's very, very good. Your artist mama, Miki, Minky Dinky did an amazing job on it. Those were all my recommendations. Well, there's my 2. Better than nothing. Teaching the creeds. Oh my god. So yeah, that's about it for. This is like I don't know how many times I have to say it. Like, all of the designs were so good and they're so gorgeous, and I love the color palette and I love so much about your design. I just, like, this is pretty much like all you would really have to do. If you want to push it, I'd say push it. Like, make it more of like a full forest fairy kai. Yeah, fairy kai aesthetic type appearance where it's like your dress is an actual flower, things like that. Like, but in general, design is gorgeous. Design is beautiful. The design is amazing. I love it. Now we need to know if Ren's here. Ren, you're next. You're next. I'm coming for you. You're next, buddy. Okay. I mentioned I love Ren's design is very, very nice. It's very, very, very well designed and very well thought out. Very obviously from the whole appearance and everything. So, like, everything from... Oh, where's a close-up of the face? Here's a close-up of the face. Everything... Ayo, that's such a cool design, right? Ren's design is so cool. Renjiro. Everything from the deliberate eye patch because of, like, the scar or, like, the injured eye to the work on Ace. Like, it's very well leaded. The whole design is super well designed in terms of asymmetry and all the rest of it. Like, you can see the fluff is asymmetrical. There's more on the one side than the other. The arm helps draw your eye's attention there with the less on the other side. The chest piece, everything about it is very, very well done. Babos, what? No, you were not. You were not going outside to mom. My dog wants to go outside to my mom. Honestly, like, tonality is amazing. It's great. It's fantastic. Like, you have most of the lights up at the top drawing your eyes upward with the darks down below, so it's a very well designed piece in terms of tonality and all the rest of it, so there's no real issues in terms of tonality. Shape language, like, your silhouette is very recognizable. It's very obvious. So much cooler than too many eyes. Oh my god. Stop insulting my eyes. Oh, that's something. Just one, like, I'd say there's just, like, a little bit, just very little area that could use some improvement. The strap here that holds down, like, the chest piece, technically it's placed a little too high. PC has pretty eyes, though. It's just a little bit too high. So what you could do is just, obviously, it should be pulling from the corner. It's just, like, in terms of how it functions, it should pull directly from the corner, as that is the point that would cause the most tension, or else it wouldn't function properly. Like, that's just a little thing that you could do to improve it there. Let's see. So in general, fine. You got the danglies to help counteract it. So that's really nice. Unequal on the belts, which is fine. Is this bone? I think this is supposed to be bone. I think these wrist guard things are supposed to be bone. Ren went to go have breakfast, so it's funny that I'm looking through Ren right now as Ren eats breakfast. The eye patch is fine because we don't want to bring too much attention to it. I mean, if you wanted to, you could mean, for the design, what you could do is you could go in and, like, I get that it's a paler, like, blue, but you could, if you wanted to, new correction, luminosity, just brighten up the eye just a little bit more to give it that kind of deadpan look. Just a little bit, to give it that little bit more, just that little bit more obvious that it's not functioning properly. And if the wrist guard is supposed to be like bone, the fact that it's like a solid piece all the way around, which you can see from the design, it's just one solid piece all the way around. It's a little confusing. Hi Z4, hello. So possibly showing areas where like the bones connect, or like dividing the bone up a little bit. Because the way this is drawn out, you wouldn't be able to move your thumb at all. The thumb wouldn't be able to move out or in because it will be locked in place. Because here's like your main joint for your thumb right here. And since bone doesn't move, it wouldn't be able to like move around. So you'd only be able to bend at the secondary joint here. So possibly what you could do is take it and break it into like two parts. You could even make it so they like lock into each other, kind of like joints. So you could do something like this. Yeah, like right in here you could like make it so these pieces come in. And then you'd be able to like move your wrist and everything a lot easier. Because you wouldn't really be able to bend the wrist here either, because this would cut in. Hi, Revan. Hi. So that's like a little recommendation I have to like improve the design slightly. What else could we do? What else could happen with the design? I mean, you could. This is just like me having a bit of fun. You could like cut up the hair a little bit by adding like some grayer streaks from like the other parts. Like to match your tail, you could cut that in just a little bit. I am staring respectfully, so I am speechless. I definitely wasn't in my dreamland. This guy is Ren's design is very, very cool. Let's see. Yeah, scoot the strap down a little. You could do that. You do have like a scar on your eye, so there is possibility that you could bring like, since you are an Okami, you could bring like a couple more scars onto the body in areas, specifically maybe like on the arm. There's like some little scars here and there from battles. Which nickname do you like more, Crowena or Too Many Eyes? Crowena, go with that one. She like brings some little scars onto like the arm, just to like emphasize the battles and stuff you've been through. Stuff like that. Yeah, this is fine. I don't see no problems with there. I feel like I might just go on a Vtuber. No, remember what I said, guys. This is not a smash or pass. We are being respectful. We are looking at people's designs respectfully, please and thank you. I mean, you could add some patterns to like the the belts and stuff here if you would like. Like, for example, you have like this cloud pattern here. So you could possibly take the cloud pattern and like just ever so faintly add it to like these inner pieces. Gee, which VTubers would get smashed or pass with the... Why are you... No, stop it. This is not this type of stream, guys. Please be respectful to everyone who has submitted their designs. If you guys get a little carried away, I might have to start timing some people out. Remember, we are being respectful and we are looking at people's designs respectfully and giving actual art critiques. Yes, respect. So you could do something like this to just like help give a little bit of detail, maybe like give some patterns to the clothing. You could possibly even... No bullying, only keen observation. Yes, you guys can be respectful and say like you like the designs and stuff like that. But again, we are being respectful to people's designs. We are not simping over them. We're just giving artistic criticism and giving people very nice feedback on how they could improve their designs slightly. Because so many people gave us their amazing designs to look through. I would possibly, yeah, I think what I would do for the, like, your, like, tail coat, what is it, like, the belt sash, like, cape? Does it count if I simp for everyone because I love everyone? Yeah, you can love everyone's designs and say, like, they're gorgeous and that you love their designs. That stuff's fine. I'd bring, like, the tatters up further just to show, like, wear, you know, battle wear and tear. I don't think I got mine in on time, sadly. No. We're going to be going for a while. Don't worry, Estrella. If I remember, you are in here. Maybe you're in one. Where's my document that I have everyone in? Where's Estrella's? Yeah, you're right here, Estrella. If I remember. Don't feel bad. I got a lot of people here. We got some. Oh no, I'm Miki. Yeah, I have you right here. Oh my god. Everyone, don't feel bad. We got a lot of people. Bless Google Docs. Yes, bless Docs for keeping me on track with everyone. Like I said, in general, Renjiro's design is really, really nice. And the changes I would give are very... You guys can probably see, like, they're very minor. Mostly just, like, adding a bit more wear and tear, making it so that the bone components are, like, really nice. Or, like, actually functionable with the hand, so you can actually move the hand properly. Please take your time. Sorry if it sounded like a bit rushy. No. I know some people like just really would like to have their stuff. Oh, I could do that. Okay. It may... What if we added face paint to Mr. Scully Bone here? What if we added some face paint to Mr. Scully Bones? You could add some, like, some facey paint to Mr. Scully Bones here. I wouldn't say going, like, too far in terms of, like, adding a lot of detail. Malteser, hello! Painted skulls are always dope. Yee. Face paint, like, the tribal ones. I mean, you could do, like, a tribal effect or, like, you could just, I don't know how to explain it. Like, there's a lot of options that you could do. Like, you could follow, like, the shape. Like, you could apply the paint to follow the shapes of the skull itself. Like, that's one option. Or, what is it? Renjiro has that, like, cloud shape. Again. So you could, like, bring the cloud shape onto the skull. You could, like, do something like that. Or, like, Renjiro does have the moon type shape because he is an Okami. You could do the moon around the eye socket. So you could do something like that. I think personally just keeping it, like, really simple and just doing, like, some simple tracing of the skeletons, like, the skull. So, like, if we just follow, like, the skull here along the top. And we do the same on, like, the other side. That could add, like, just a little bit of contrast on the skull itself. And then, like, you can see it just helps break up the skull's silhouette a little bit. Oh, you guys might not be able to see. Let me zoom in. You can see, like, just helps break up the skull silhouette a little bit. And by adding, like, those little lighter streaks by the face, it's just drawing us in just a little bit more by adding, like, distinct elements that cut through the darker tonalities. And again, fixing the, like, the strap. This strap here was, like, pretty much the major thing that needed to be fixed, was just, like, where it was positioned in accordance with, like, how fabrics and stuff work and how we would want the tension to pull. We want it to pull this way. So we'd want to make sure that the tension was working in accordance with how it's supposed to. Mom has multiple degrees in art. She is a connoisseur. She's an art connoisseur who hides herself as a Vtuber. Yes, I do actually have I actually have multiple degrees in art. I have my Bachelor's of Art and Art History. So I am traditionally trained. And I also just graduated from my game development program, so connoisseur indeed. I love art. Everything about art. I love it so much. Yeah, I'd say that's, like, about it. Like, what I would say. I'm not sure if Ren's still eating breakfast or not, or if Ren's back. But yeah, in general, Ren, your design is gorgeous and amazing and fantastic, and I love it. Possibly just bringing, like, in some designs for the fabric, making, like, the wear and tear from battles a bit more obvious through maybe, like, a little bit of scars and so on. It's Former Bean, hello. Oh, thank you, Estrella. Okay. Good morning, good morning. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, whatever time it is for you, my lovely murder. So yeah, that's about it. Just like fixing up the little strap here. If Karina visited Korea, Seoul, give tour. Boss, your messages make no sense sometimes. I read that as Korea, all I'd give tour. Yeah, in general, I love your design, Renjiro. It's fantastic. Just, what the fuck? Just have a stroke reading that. United States. Sure. It's Spanglish, sorry. Yeah, I would just like adjust like how the bone components on your wrist work, just so like you can actually like use your wrist and hand properly for the character design. Maybe bringing in some light streaks to the face to help break up or to like help break up the difference between like the eye patch and the hair. Just adds like that little bit of a contrast so you can tell the difference between the two. Are the two things I'd highly recommend. Showing like that grunge and that little bit more of like you're a battle survivor, like you've been through a lot of battles as like an Okami, stuff like that. Like that's be what I would recommend. Okay, let's see. Who can we do next? Where's Estrella? There's Estrella. Okay. Just give me 1 sec. I just gotta get up. It's gonna save your design. Should do? Yeah. Okay. Alright. We're gonna you next, Estrella. To bartend tomorrow. Ooh, nice. Okay. Let's look at the pretties. I love the design. It's so pretty. I love how it's like all about like it feels like very ethereal, very celestial, like ethereal, celestial. Happy for you, Bafisi has said English in chat unless you translate it. It's different, Estrella. Oh, it is? But still lovely? Oh my god. Hold on, I'm gonna look through all the designs. Where could you be? Huh? Why don't I see you? Oh, I'm gonna be going. There's a lot of very purple. Yee, very purple. There's a lot of purple. It's not a bad thing to have like a lot of purple. I was very late in the mouse. Ugh. The stream is today. Yeah, no worries. I understand. I try my best. I'm trying to get through. Gonna try and get through all of them because we have like quite a few. For some reason it's not showing up. Okay, I do love the contrast between like the purple and the yellow tone. I love the hair. The hair is really nice. You know what the hair gives me? Like a scorpion tail. New holo gen dropped? What do you mean new holo gen dropped? Excuse me? Alien, you can't just... Alien, you can't just drop that in chat! No, wait, no! Alien, why you do this to me? I'm trying to do constructive criticism. Why? I love the color. Okay, we're gonna get back on point, get back on straight. I really love the color tone, the like contrast between like the yellow and the purple. It's really, really nice. Boss, thank you so much for the 23 months. I love the two different, oh my god, the two different outfits are awesome. What would I recommend to like push it a little further? Okay. Let's try something out a little bit. like the braid on the back very much gives like a scorpion feel. So I'm gonna just like quickly, no one mind what I'm doing. I'm just trying to make it so I can like sketch over top. I know you said the tri-colored bangle on your thigh was like a really important part of your design, so I'm not going to touch that. If anything, I just like a djinn or a dajin or a genie. Yeah, it feels very much like this. Very much like that. Okay. I'm just trying to make it so I can like sketch what I have in mind. Let's give myself a little bit of a canvas to start with. So like specifically for like this back like braid component, it was very much like a scorpion tail. It's a mythological creature. Yeah. So we could push that sort of like design a little bit further. And you could make like the actual ponytail itself look very much, or the braid or whatever you want to call it. We could push that design even further. And you could really make it look like a scorpion's tail. Could really start to push that aspect. Because like your tip at the end of your previous one split into two. So you could really like push it into like making it look like a scorpion's tail. While also keeping it look like a braid, you know, like you can combine the two aspects and it could really look cool. You could really push that and make it look that way. So that's like one possible thing you could do to possibly improve your design a little bit. Pushing it a little farther. Scorpion braid? Yes. You had like a little detail on the end of your braid, didn't you? Yeah, you did. You had like an infinity sign. Okay. So we could continue using that, and you could even like push it a little further. So let's try and, you have like a bright yellow, so let's see if we can like make it like a goldy color. You could like make the infinity sign go on forever. And we could even like break up the infinity sign a little further. The bread is always mine. No! And you could go in and you could like make it so it's like multiple layers to the infinity sign. Bring in like the accent so people know like where the light source is coming from, like, you know, things like this. So you could do something like that where you really push the design of the scorpion aspect of the hair. So you could really, really push that. Just like this. So that's one option you could do. Like I said, the design in general is really, really nice to begin with. Ooh, you could also, so this area seems like a lot like space, and very much like space itself. I mean, it is an option you could do. I'm not sure if it's like something you would like, or if it's something like in particular that interests you. But you could always go in and possibly like bring in the idea of seeing like the bones through the design. Just like very lightly there. Help break, I don't know, I really like that idea of like bringing in space to like the area. You don't have to do black either. You could like pick like a color closer to like space. I just went with like one of your color palette colors that you could choose. So that's like another thing you could do. I know you said like the tricolor braid on your thigh is like a very important component, and I understand that. The only thing possibly is it kind of looks like candy right now and a little less like a braid. So I'm gonna bring back the tricolors. Don't you worry. If you want to improve the design just slightly, and back. Oh, okay. Hold on, Ren. Hold on. We're going back to Ren for one quick second, so I may show Ren what I did. First of all, Ren, I love your design. Oh wait, I should hide everything I did. First of all, Ren, very, very gorgeous design. Oh, I love your design. I love it. Obviously, I've seen it many times. I love your design. There was just like a couple things that I said could be improved, like your tonalities. Your like everything about your design. The tonalities were great. Were amazing. The like, it's got a good equality of asymmetry to break up the design itself. The color palette is very well determined. So like everything about your design is super duper duper well thought out. I just had like some little things, like I said, possibly making like the eye that's injured a little bit more lighter, because cataracts would make it like slightly lighter. And the other things like I was talking about that could be improved, Ren, were very simple things. Like I know you like are a warrior type character and you like getting like bites a little bit, so I said like possibly bringing like some scars on the arms from like fighting. I would fix like the location of the strap for the chest piece, just so like it's just a little thing to do with like how the like piece would function in real life. The you currently have the tension point up here. If I can grab something to show. So currently like the tension point is here. So it would like radiate like this, and technically this piece would like fold up and just not function properly. So just bringing that a little bit down so the tension point functions properly again. That's like about it that I was saying. So you could add some like cool little linies on the skull. Another thing I said was the bones around like the wrists and stuff would really like limit how you could move your wrists in reality. I'm not sure if that's like something part of the design because you have like the big weapon or not, but possibly making it so like the bone could separate into two parts so that you could actually like move your wrists and stuff properly. But that was just like a minor little thing. Is another thing you could do would be like bringing the like lighter blue gray closer to like where the eye patch would be along like the face framing, just so it can bring that like little bit of contrast to where your hair ends and where the eye patch starts. But that was about it. Like your design's just really, really well done. Ren, it's really, really, really well done. Hello, Athena. Thank you. You're welcome. I love your design so much. It's just so well done. Hello. My cat has joined us. Hello, Athena. Hi. Who's a good girl? Who's a good girl? You are. Hi. Mommy's working. Wanna say hi to chat? Wanna say hi to chat? Wanna say chat? No? You don't want to say hi? Mwah! Get a kiss. There you go, Athena. Oh, that's a good girl. Athena! Yeah, the cat just showed up. Yeah, we're working on this one next. We're working on, Estella, kiss for the baby. Always baby gets a kiss. Always baby gets a kiss. Estella. It's a gorgeous design. Oh, there's your design. I see it. Okay. I just got your design. Stella, don't worry. I've just found it. We'll look at that one in a little bit. There's a lot of Estellas in this. Like Stellar, Estella, Astral. There's a lot of people with those names. Oh wait, we're working on the like tri-colored braid here, right? That's what I was working on. Yes. Stars are pretty. Yeah, they really are. I love the stars. I love space. So like I said, the one thing, it's just like the way you had it, the way this was wrapped up, like it was tried to be like braided. It didn't really give off the feel of braid, and because of the colors, it kind of felt like candy. So I just recommend like going in and making it look a little bit more like a natural, like a traditional, like, how do I explain it? Like a braid. Just going in and making it a little bit more of like a braid type feel. And then we can go back in and grab like the colors. So I can add back in those colors. Just like this. Oop, nope, I want the colors. I want that orangey color. Like here and here and here and here. The entire cosmos in one stream, yeah. So just like bringing out, like, you guys like see the difference. Gives it that like braid effect and feel. Let's see, where else could we? I'd possibly bring in like the seams where your shirts would connect. Just like I said, a lot of this is just like little minor things. The design in general is gorgeous. Oh, is the one eye like... Ooh, I can't tell. Yeah, I think the one eye is brown and the other eye is like space. It's a little hard to see. I mean, yeah, it is really, really dark brown. The one eye. So possibly making the one eye just like a little bit lighter in brown, just so it's a bit more visible or distinguishable in tonality from the black iris. That's about it, I would say, for that. You can keep this one's fine, like the color for that. The bright lips, the lighter lips is wonderful. I'm just gonna add the other seam on this side. Let's see. Again, like, even with this one, you could bring like the transparent component to like feel the femur in there. Just like a little bit of design here. And in general, that would be like what I would recommend for like this side. This side's like really well done. This side is also very nice. Possibly you could bring in some accents to like the design at the skirt here. Like we have the nice gold. You could possibly bring like the gold, like add a little like gold accent trim down here. Could even make it feel like the sun and the moon. So like, add like rays. Maybe I'd do something more like, just to help break up all of the white at the bottom. There's just so much of it. Like you could break it up there. Let's see. You have like the reverse, it's reverse scalloped up here. I'm not sure if that's like intentional or not. So there's like always the option of having like an inverted lace design on here. So let me see. Wrong way, but you do something like an inverted lace to give you that reverse scallop feel, because right now it's just like a raw edge, but again, like it kind of gives like a bridal feel, and if you're not going for that, that's perfectly fine. Like you don't need to follow that to a T. You could go in and add like the star shapes here along the edge to help like break it up. I know I have a brush for this, so I could just like cheat it. Where is my brush? Where did I put it? Oh, of course it's in black. Of course it has the black. Of course it's a solid black color. That's okay. That's okay. We can fix that. Add a layer, and then I'll add a layer, and I will fill it with color white. So you could go about and just like bring in that starry feel to like the edge of it. Just slightly. You could do something like that. Or if you really wanted to go like a little bit kind of like ethereal and like starry feel, you could add like a glitter gradient to the bottom of it. So I think the glitter gradient will be my favorite. Yeah. Work time. Yay! This is like way too big of a brush, but you guys can kind of see what I mean. And you could even do like the same feel to the bottom too. Just like stardust and glitter. And you could even make it so it like fades towards the bottom where the glitter appears. So it's like literally fading into stardust. So those are kind of like what I would say, like if you really want to push that constellation or ethereal type feel, you can really push it with making like the braid, which like kind of felt like a scorpion tail. You could really push it into making it really feel like a scorpion tail. And in general, like your design is gorgeous. But that's like about it. Like little minor things. Like I said, you could add like seeing the bone through the middle. You could even add like planets or something in there, or even like constellations. But yeah. Your design was so pretty. Thank you so much. Joy work wifey. Okay, I'm gonna save this to my file for you, Estrella, dear God, help me. Let's see, who do I have next? Grab this one. I'm going in like order of who appeared first, so no one get mad. I'm gonna try and get through as many as I can. So this lovely individual is King Pingu. Kingpin. Oh, Kingpin. Oh god, that's such a cool freaking name. Kingpin. They're a Mafia Red Panda VTuber. And their design is adorable. Their design is so cute. It looks so, oh my god, it looks so cute. I love it. It's so adorable. I love the contrast between like the bluish gray suit to like the actual red orangey tones of the red panda. Ooh, I love the tail. Eee. Excuse me. Why am I yawning? It's not even late. The tail is really nice too. I gotta double check something. Red panda. I want to check how like the red panda tail looks, just to like see if it's. I thought the tail like made me a little confused, and I can see why now. I can see why. Okay. Like red pandas can have like the white stripes on the tail, and it is like it's freaking gorgeous. The striping is like literally the only thing I could see that you could really might need adjustments for your design would be the tail striping pattern. And I'm just gonna go and show you guys like what I mean. So like red pandas have like very small, kind of like raccoon. Their tail stripes are kind of like a raccoon's tail stripe. And then it like gradients to like the darkest tone at the tip. So, the only thing I'd really say that needs some adjustment for the design would be possibly making the stripes on the tail feel more like a red panda. Because at first I thought they were more of like a tiger type feel. So let's try this out. We're going to do... Who is this cutie? Kingpin. This is Kingpin. It's a wonderful individual who has wanted like art, wanted like an art critique. So that's what we're doing. We're doing art critiques today. Giving people little areas that they could improve their design on. Oh, the tail is also really long for a red panda. That's okay. That's okay. That's okay. And we could start like bringing the stripe into fading into like a white stripe. Could even make it so Riz didn't work. Yeah, I'd possibly stay away from like the like grayer, darker tones for the tonality on the tail to make it feel more like a red panda. So we have like this option for the tail. Or we could, because red pandas are really well known for their super duper fluffy tails, right? Like they have really cute fluffy tails. I'm just gonna try something. Just gonna make it so I can have a canvas to start with. We're gonna remove the tail for a second. And then I'm gonna do a little adjustment to the tail. Yes, 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 more floof, exactly. We get, there we go. We're starting to understand. We all understand. And let me grab the tail color. I have like reference pictures to the side of me. Oh my god, one of the reference pictures is his freaking Mei Mei from Turning Red. That's so cute. Oh my god, I love Mei Mei from Turning Red. You can do something like this where you make the tail like really fluffy. Really give that red panda feel. Because the way the tail was before, you could have been, King could have been like mistaken for possibly like a cat, because it was a really thin tail too. So let's see what. Obviously, I'm not gonna make it so it covers you, Kingu. I'm just like drawing right now. So we're gonna go like this. We're gonna grab the darker. If you really wanted to keep like the really, really dark tip of the tail to match like your dark accent in your hair, that's not a problem. I don't think that'd be a problem. Let me grab the dark color. As long as you like gradient it in. Yeah. White under. See, this really gives like the red panda tail feel. And really helps like distinguish the characteristics of you being a red panda by having that distinct shape of the red panda's tail. And the distinct markings of a red panda's tail really helps. Of course, there are different variants of the red panda tail. Like I said, there's this version, or if you wanted to add like the white stripes. Hello, wicked little raven. Welcome to the birder. I hope you're enjoying your time here. You could do something like that. There is also the fact that the underside of a red panda's tail is lighter, so we could do like the fade of the red panda's tail and then bring the white up to meet. So you could do something like that, because there is that version where, yo, just stopping in a while on my lunch break. Oh, hello, welcome. We have a good lunch break. Or you could go with the lighter red panda tail, which is like the reverse opposite, where instead of the stripes being dark, they're lighter in tonality. Perry's alt. Oh, hi. Is that actually Perry's alt? Vicky, don't trick me. Don't trick me, guys. Don't trick me. There we go. I think this is what works. I said, Oh, you said, Don't tell me you don't know what that means. No, I don't. Well, I'm sorry, Raven. Chat is messing with me. Chat is messing with me. Welcome in, Raven. Welcome. It means sarcastic or joking. I can't. So yeah, possibly like fixing up the tail so it gives like a bit more of a feel of a red panda. How long have you been streaming and you don't know Kappa? Leave me alone! Leave me alone! I'm a dumb crow. You guys should all know this by now. Yeah, I think having the lighter stripes for the red panda tail look really, really good. Doing something like that. This is a complete, like, choice that you could decide whether or not you like it, King. But, I'm gonna do it on like the big facial expression, the close-up of the face, which is very helpful. Red pandas are known to have like those cute little like eyebrows. Don't mind the fact that I'm removing your eyebrows. You will have eyebrows back in a minute. Ooh, red panda? Yee. Red pandas are really well known for like... Hold on, let me grab a picture of a red panda. Show you guys what I mean. Perfect, here's an up-close facial expression. Edit, copy image. So they have like, the really, like, it looks like little tiny like eyebrows, you know? Buzz buzz. See your brows. They got like the little tiny like cute eyebrows. So what we could do is like, sorry, Vicky, for the alert in gym tab. My bad. Oh my god. So you could add like the cute little eyebrows to make it feel like, you know, give it the feeling of like the eyebrows that the red pandas have. The cuties. Like, yeah. And it just gives that like little bit more feel of like the red panda type look. Just bringing, like I said, just trying to bring that aspect of the red panda a little more into your design. Just a little bit more noticeable. So like here's before, it felt like very much more tiger. Now kind of feels more like red panda. Right? It's just a difference in the tail, like tail shape of a red panda is very specific. But in general, the outfit very much gives off mafia vibes. I have no problem with the outfit. The outfit is fantastic. The color palette is fantastic. Your tonal decisions are great. All of your lighter tones are focused around your face and your tail. So that's why I wanted to make sure we got that tail right. You're just so freaking cute. And just like the little eyebrows just to make it feel like a little bit more red panda-ish. Again, that's not something you need to 100% necessarily do. It's just something I think is cute and really help. But in general, King, you have a very, very, very nice design, a very cute design, a very awesome design. I hope my little little tips and tricks, little design hint, ideas might help you with that in the future. But yeah, I love your design. It's so cute. It's so adorable. I love it. Yay. Okay, we've gone to this one, we went to this one, we went to that one, we went to that one. Done, 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 done. Done. Okay. Let's do this one next. Hi, JR. Hello. Welcome in. Where? I'm trying to get the name. Oh, it's Raven. Hi, Raven. Oh my god, you're next. Hiya! Wicked little raven! Ta-da! It's a bird. It's another Corbin. I just realized I've been coloring on the wrong layer for an hour. No! R.I.P. R.I.P. Retro Gamey. No! Welcome! Welcome, Retro. We working. Okay. Let's take a look at the wonderful Wicked Little Raven's design. It's gorgeous, isn't it? It's so pretty. I love the little, like, oh my god. I love the spiky horns. They're very nice. Very nice little spiky horns. Ooh, the heterochromia matching, like, the jewelry. It's really nice. It's gorgeous, yeah. I love all of the outfits, too. Like, the regal outfit is really nice. Oh my god. Even, like, oh my god, they're all so pretty. One thing I really want to check out is the tonalities for you. Since a lot of your colors are all relatively around, like, the same. I mean, it's not bad. It's pretty good. We could possibly do, like, a bit of emphasis on some components to bring out difference in tonalities, just to help bring our focal point up to the face, no matter what design we're looking at. So that is an option we could do. The face gets a tiny bit lost. Yeah, just a little bit. Just a little bit when we look at it through the tonality perspective. So let's take a look at what we could do to help fix the tonalities and bring it up just a little bit more. Pump it up. Like, let me look at your palette. We have a lot of good colors we could work with. All right, let's see. So for, like, the horns had, like, the most tonality on them. So let's try and bring that consistent tonality of bringing, like, a little bit of accent all the way down to the base. We can do that. I'm just roughing it in right now, but we'll turn this into, like, a gradient effect the whole way down because it's, like, starry gradient feel to it. So I recommend possibly bringing that down. Sakane ga... Oh, God. Sakane Gadik? Sakane Gadik? Thank you so much for the follow. Welcome to the murder. Hope you enjoy your time here. Please let me know if you have a nickname you'd like to go by. I would very much appreciate it. And I would love to, like, call you guys by whatever you would like. And don't you bring up nothing weird again. Every time I mention, like, telling me a nickname, Annam always goes, I like this nickname. So we could bring, like, that tonality all the way down. On God. Sakane. On God? You thought I left, huh? I'm sorry, I'm like a very confused person. I don't get a lot of jokes and stuff. But do you want me to call you On God? Sakane God? Sorry, I'm trying to get used to stuff. Oh, Betty's here. Betty's here to bully her husband. I need to get better at, like, reading people's names. I try my hardest. I really, really do. So, like, especially, like, if we go over here. Oh, there's, like, a purple. We could do, like, the purple and bring the purple down to, like, the base. You guys can probably see, like, what I'm talking about if I go over here. This is a pretty character design. It really is. It's really pretty. We're just trying to bring some of the focal point back to the face. Or like the facial area. Because it kind of gets a little lost. So we're just trying to like bring it back to the face a little bit when it comes to tonality. I can especially like show like what I mean over on this version. Let's just lighten these up entirely. I can't tell if like this is meant to be like a highlight up at the top or not, but if it's not and we're just like the hair is just more of like a darker tonality, we can bump that up just a little bit with the bangs or like around the center bang components. See, check Discord real quick when you got a second. Okay, what do you need from me? I check real quick. Oh. Okay. I see what you... thanks, Jay Rizzle. Could you do me a favor and possibly time it out for a little bit? Thank you. Thank you. Thank you, mods. I really... I'm just trying to be nice today. Well done. Thank you. So this will probably, yeah, you guys can see like it really helps bring like the emphasis back to the face. The tonalities like get a little bit better. Thank you, JR. Thank you. So if we like bring that a little bit more, it'll help bring the emphasis. Yeah, you can see like the emphasis is now falling back on the face. Because we're framing it very nicely. We also got beautiful eye colors. Why don't we pop the eye colors just a little bit? I like the art style. Yeah, it's really, really nice. Like this, everyone's designs today have been so freaking pretty. Just grabbing like the mid-tones. I'm gonna try and like pop the eye color just a little bit more. So that we can bring like a little bit more accent. Bring like the eye colors tonality out a little bit more. Just gonna turn this down just a little bit. So you can grab all that beautiful work that you've done. I don't want to mess with it too much. I'm just trying to like... How do I explain it? Like I'm just trying to bring out the natural aspects of your character design and give them a little bit more of a focal where they should be focused. Make them stand out a little more. So you guys can probably like see the difference, like your lighter tonalities weren't lined up with where you had your shadows marked. So like your shadows marked here, but previously the highlights were all the way down here. So whenever you have a shadow, just keep in mind that you have to keep the shadow line lined up. Even like, Yeah, in general, just beautiful. Can you do my VTuber next? Jay Rizzo, why? Do you even have a VTuber? It's grab nuts, isn't it? So, like, in general, you're just, oh my god, grab nuts. Do you even have any pictures of grab nuts left, JR? I don't know. But yeah, in general, your design is very, very nice. Very, very, very nice. It's very, very nice. Like, oh god. I love the tail, the little, like, tail. It's such a pretty design. It genuinely is, and I love the skin tone, and like I said, the only thing would be really is to make sure that around the facial area that you keep your the hair color like a little darker so that it doesn't blend into the face a little bit too much, and possibly bringing like the purple aesthetic down farther to like the base of your horns, so there's a clear distinction between where your horns begin and where the hair begins. Possibly even making like these front horns like very, 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 very a lot lighter. Yumi, hello! How's everyone doing today? I'm doing good. We're all doing good. We're going through people's designs and giving like constructive criticism and obsessing over how pretty they all are. Because they're all so nice. Like I said, I love this design. It's so nice. Those are like my little things that I would say is like just the horns, make sure that the colors stay all the way down to like the base. And making it so that the bangs of your hair don't bleed into the color, like get into the same tonality as your face too much, and it will help bring that nice contrast and bring a focus back onto your face. But in general, it's a very, 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 very nice design. I love it. Let's do Kitty next. Let's do Kitty's design next. I just gotta save this into a file type that I can bring onto the screen for you all. JPEG. Save. There we go. Looks good. So this is Kitty. This is Kitty's design. Kitty is, let's see. A Lolita Batgirl streamer. Ooh, okay. By she, they. Okay, no problem. So Kitty's design is really, really cute. She did like a great job. All right, they said they were a Lolita Batgirl streamer. I definitely can see the bat from like the ears to, I love how they made like, oh my god, the sleeves are like bat wings. That's so cool. That's such a nice touch. Oh my god, the hat. The hat is very nice as well. Little bat friend. The dress is adorable. I love the pattern on the dress. The outfit. It's got very, very, very cute ideas. Very, 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 very cute ideas. In general, like I said, the design is really well thought out. The tonalities, I can already tell you from just looking at it, my face is drawn to the dark brown hair that's right by the face. So that's great. I'm going to grab I'm going to look at some pictures of Lolita dresses. It's not like a full suite Lolita. It's definitely more of like a classic Lolita mixed with a suite because of like the patterning. Okay, this is sort of like, yeah, this is definitely sort of like the dress they were going for. Okay, I can definitely see. I'm just getting some inspiration of like where we could push it a little bit. Ooh, okay. This is definitely, oh yeah. You were definitely going for the pattern design. How do I explain it? I know exactly what type of Lolita dress you were going for. It's a very common type one. Okay. Yes, yes, yes. I can see areas we can definitely. The design in general is fantastic, is amazing. Your color palette, I love the pattern of the symbols on the skirt. The drip is really nice. It's like spilt potion. It's really, really nice. Oh my god, especially like along the, it's just, oh my god, it's just so cute. It's just so cute. Okay. If we want to like really emphasize the idea of the dress being Lolita, very cute ideas. In like I said, everyone's designs are really well done. They have amazing ideas, amazing concepts. Like there's just little areas that could be pushed to emphasize the ideas or get like the incorporate like the character themes and the motifs of a character a little bit better. And it's not like a bad thing. Everyone learns how to do this stuff eventually. It's just something that takes a little bit of time and a keen eye to notice. So like for particular, Kitty, I can see she's definitely aiming more towards a specific type of dress. What is it? It's like one of the patterned dresses that have like a very distinct pattern along them, and it has like this this distinct shape of the dress. So if we're going to continue with that type of dress design, it's very easy. We'll just emphasize the shape. Most of these dresses always have like a lace frill along the bottom. So why don't we add like a little bit of a lace trim along the bottom? Wrong way. I'm an idiot. You could add like a little lace trim along the bottom. Or if like that's a little like not like you want to go a little bit more of like a gothic trim, we could do something more like, obviously there's like lots of lace or trim ideas you could go with. You could bring in like lace that looks like cobwebs or stuff like that if that's more what you're going for. We're going to keep the lace to a minimum because we're sticking with more of like the pattern dress design. We can tell very, very easily. Is it too late for entry on this? No, I think we've only been going for 2 hours. I think we have, let me check how many people I have left on the list. We didn't get too many submissions, which is great. Yeah, we only have one more person after this, I think. Unless I'm mistaken, and I'm probably mistaken. Oh yeah, I'm mistaken. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5? Like we have 5 or 6 people left. But yeah, you could enter. I mean, we'll see if there's time. If I don't get through everyone, I'll probably host like another one and get through everybody's designs because they're all so cute. And everyone deserves some love. And I love giving like just some really nice feedback for people. Okay, we are going to what if we made this like an ashy purple? Like we have this nice ash purple here. Ooh, what if we edit fill? I can't wait for the next time. Then if you decide, okay. Be nice to have input on it. I love giving people feedback on their designs. Especially since like I am traditionally trained, so I do have like an entire art degree and background in design, and I do have like a game development. I do have a game design and character design like background too. So I like giving people the feedback that I can to help see people like improve their art, even in the simplest of ways. That's why I make tutorials to help people learn how to use Live 2D and everything they can. I just want to help people. Okay, so the pattern dresses normally have a key design along the bottom, and then they have pattern stuff that goes up along the top. So let's see if we can do some dividing into the sections. I want the main pattern to go along here, and then we'll key the sections like this, and we'll have like the pattern stuff go up along here. So let's make the key design like these bottles that they have. This beautiful bottle that they designed. And I'm back. What did I miss? Adorable designs. That's what you missed. How dare you? Ooh. This is so cute. It really is. Everyone's designs are adorable. Like I said, I love people's design. I love seeing designs. Everyone's designs are so good. Let's go up here, go down here, like this. I've committed a grave sin of missing good models. Yes, you have. How dare you? No, it's okay. Let's give it a... Let's try to stick with the same color palette. I mean, there is greens and yellows. There is a lot of colors all over the place now that I realize it. So why don't we try to do some tonal, keep it within certain tones. And we'll something like, this is just because I'm figuring out the bottle shape. What color was the liquid inside? It's this one. We do have like stars and stuff, and they are a bat. So we could take into the effect that Kitty as a bat, we could make the liquid inside the bottle like space. We could do something like that. So we could put like cute little stars inside the bottle. Do something like that. I will try to be as respectful as possible. The eyes looking too big. The eyes do look a little shocked. But in terms of like the design, which is like the overall look and tonality of stuff, it's very nice. Right now we're focusing on the dress and like the patterns on the dress. So I'm gonna grab the bottle shape. It does look, yeah, it does, all the designs do look beautiful. There are, obviously, there's ways to improve a design. There always is. Even my designs have areas I could use improvement on. It's a very simple component and it's not something to be ashamed of. Designs can always, can always be improved, no matter how much of a professional or how long you've been doing stuff is. And designs are very much like based off of someone's own personal preferences, right? Like for what might be a design that looks good to one person might not be an aesthetic someone else might like. Because all art is sadly that way, but you know. It's not hard to see like what I mean when I'm referring to like fixing up some aesthetic, some components such as key design aspects. Like the skirt is very much like Kitty is a Lolita, like a Lolita streamer. So I'm trying to go in and take aspects from Lolita fashion that I know of, from my own research and my own love of Lolita fashion. And we're gonna go in and we're gonna like do some adjustments to it. So like to like just bring those aesthetics together. And this is like a very specific style of Lolita dress too. This isn't like one of the ones that have multiple layers of frills and tools. This is a very pattern-oriented Lolita dress, which is a very common actual Lolita dress style. And then people would like go in and add petticoats and sometimes they add aprons, sometimes they add other things. I used to really be into Lolita fashion. So I have like a bit of a soft spot for Lolitas. Is that my coffee? Nice. So we can like bring, like on the initial skirt they had like the white stars. So what I'm doing is I'm putting the white stars on the skirt in sort of like a unique pattern look. We'll do the same with the moons. We could like bring that up slightly, like little stars, little dreams off into the distance. Yeah, I think like making it look like a little scallop at the bottom would look really nice. Kind of like, it kind of is starting to look like stained glass mixed with, did you know that the crow organs used to be a common ingredient in dark magic? I am the ingredients. I am, it's... They have the magic ball, a hat, and a tarot card. Okay. Let's add the tarot cards in. Then we'll put the magic ball up here. Your heart's eye. No, you're not summoning a demon with me. I am your demon. Can't escape me now. We could just like little magic foofs. Just a little bit of a glow effect. Magic orb. Like I said, we're just taking the whole concept of the design and we're just pushing it just a little bit further. If you're my demon, shouldn't you fulfill my wish? Who says I'm a good demon? So I do not mind one bit, even if she tries to eat me. Yum, 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 bread. She will 100% eat you. Yes, bread. I'm sorry. I will admit it. Bread is delicious. Let's try to keep the card detail. Like, I want to keep the... don't want it to get too overwhelmed. So let's go ahead and add in our tarot card designs. The little tarot cards. I will not deny it. Bread is delicious. So tasty. You can go in and add like little designs to the tarot cards. We're not going to get too detailed into it. So it's just specific. They just have a star on there. Okay. I think going like a little further and pushing it to more like a fantasy type star might help. But if they just want to do more of like a traditional like pentagram type star, that's also fine. Do something like that. Even add like the little stars up in the corners and stuff. Obviously, it depends on like what they're looking for. Because, obviously, chili bread? Bread is chill. I read chili bread from Adam, and then I read Perry's message. It's like, but bread is chill. And I'm like, oh, yes. But I read chili bread, and now I want chili bread. So you could do something like this with the patterns. Like you guys can probably see, like we've taken the initial design aspect of the patterns that Kitty had. We just pushed it like a little bit further. Just a little bit further. You can even go in and add like some pearls or some lacy designs, or depending on like what you're looking for, like you could even go in and add like stars that like gradient away. Stuff like that really looks nice. And we had like those, I really like the drips. Okay, we're gonna add the drips back in. Cage by Time Bird, have a good stream. Thanks so much for stopping by, Revan. I want to try and keep it to the top half. They have it going the one way, so we will flip this and put it this way for Kitty. Just to like try and help out a little bit. We'll keep it in the same direction. And we'll do the drips. I want to make sure that we keep like the glowing or like fortune tellers. What is it? Magic glass? Oh my god, I can't remember what it's called right now. Magic orb. That's what I'll call it, the magic orb. We want to make sure that we keep that visible. We could even make it so that the drips have like a little bit more of a 3D effect, so we can drip it like up to the side. Crystal ball, thank you. Thank you very much, Estella. Oh my god, my brain is starting to fry. I probably should get some water. I haven't had water yet. That's okay. We'll be fine. Can add some like 3D effect to the drip. Like this. Like I said, we've now taken the initial concept that Kitty gave us, or like Kitty's initial concept design, whole components, and we've now just like pushed it just that little bit, and it feels like a Lolita dress pattern that you would find on like Angelic Pretty or something like that. Obviously, I know Lolita fashion because I'm bringing up name brands, so I like Lolita. It's very nice. Has anyone blended burger, french fries, Coke, and pizza? No. Have you ever played guitar? No. I mean, kind of. Yeah, I kind of have, but I'm not really great. I mostly play piano. Karina plays the bone with the bone flute. So we have like this. If we wanted, ooh, oh my god, we could do this. Most of the dress patterns in this style have a very specific top shape. So they mostly go across like this. I have reference pictures up for the by the way, guys. So like everything I'm doing is based off of like actual dresses from Angelic Pretty and stuff like that. So they have like a very specific like shape up at the top here. With like beaut. I love the like the neck collar piece that you have as well. So we could like do this really well. Ooh, wait, we could like could bring this down a little bit. We're gonna do some shape defining for a sec. So you like bring down the neck just a little bit. We're just doing a little bit of shape defining. I don't want to make the bow like too over the top gaudy because it's not a part of, not like really the dress design component. I'm making like the whole dress like a little bit more purplish in tone just to help unify the dress design and bring it in with the rest of the like character design too. But obviously it's not a necessary thing. Since like UK, she uses the bones of the people she murders. Oh my gosh. Is really coming together. Right. Like it's very, very simple. The design, it's the base concept of the design. I will repeat this again, is fantastic. It is amazing. It is a great concept. We're just taking that concept and we're just saying, well, if we want to like stick, I'm pretty much just pointing out like, hey, this is like the classic design. I can tell what design of Lolita dress you were going for. So let's push it. Let's push it to actually fit that Lolita dress appearance. So it has, where's that reference picture? Where'd my reference picture go? There it is. So yeah, that belt, the bow on the belt does make complete sense. That is very common in Lolita fashion, especially like right along the front. Karina going to fix the art. I am not fixing it. I am giving criticism and pointing out in terms of like an artistic matter what things like what things work and what things we can push to improve. I'm not fixing anyone's art. I'm just pointing out areas that are already fantastic that need a little bit of guidance or a little bit of assistance to just make it 100% there. So there we go. So there we go. So now we got like the bow aspect of the dress design that is like the Lolita dress fashion design. Where the heck did it go? There it is. Do we have any lacy effects along there? No, we don't really need any of that. Yep. Just giving casual advice. Yeah. I'm thinking we could like bring like dreamy clouds along the bottom. I found like a really nice one that has like a really dark background type thing and then just like has some like really nice lighter accent stuff. So it's not like a sweet Lolita, it's more of like a classic with like deep blues and stuff. So I'm referencing that one as like a good starting point. Because like I said, Kitty's design is a bat girl, so I'm trying to stick with like a night theme, maybe like a dream theme when it comes to like the dress. Picture that like clouds along the bottom. These cards should technically actually reflect on each panel. So let's get those cards in on each panel. Again, this is not like the best work I've ever done, but it's still like... Yeah, that really helps define like the three areas that Lolita normally has, like areas of pattern, areas of no pattern. So that's what we'll do. We'll do that sort of style. There we go. Your art slay, thanks. And now the original design had nothing on the top besides just the drip, right? It had nothing there besides just the drip. But on most Lolita fashion, there normally is the pattern continuation up. It's just a lot less there. It's a lot less folk over the top. That's like the way I want to put it. It's a lot less of a very obvious thing. So let's try and see if we can like combine the two to work with Kitty's design. So I want to keep the drips going because that was like a part of the original design. So we're going to have the drip continue all the way along like little sugary sweets. Okay, I'm going to go to sleep. Thank you so, no problem, Adam. Have a good rest, okay? So they normally have like the front divided into like the 3 panels. So there's like the panel here that have like details on it and then the 2 side panels that don't. So why don't we grab the lighter color here? Let's grab that lace we were using before. I think it's a little too light. Maybe this color would do better. Yeah. Follow the shape of the body. Follow the shape of the body. Just like that. Maybe a little less. Perfect, okay. We can now take our little drips and just continue the drip. And why don't we bring the moon like aesthetic back up with the moon and the stars here to help like combine the 2 sections. So let's do the 2 stars here and then like a little moon here. Crescent moon here. This pattern is super cute. Yee, right? All I did was take aspects from Kitty's already existing pattern and just utilized it in a different matter to keep that cute aesthetic. And we're gonna bring back in that like bat wing shaped collar. I want to do that too. So we're gonna bring the collar up here like this. I'm gonna do kind of like what the lace front shirts do. I know how to explain it, but you guys will see what I mean. So normally it splits like this at the lace front, and then we're gonna just, and it'll just come up and overlap. Just like this. And again, you could go in and add like, if you wanted this to be like a lacy top, you could add some more details to the lacy components, things like that. But we've taken that initial beautiful concept of the Lolita dress from Kitty, and we just pushed it just a little bit for you, Kitty. Just a little bit to just give you that little bit of a emphasis on the Lolita patterned dress, similar to like Angelic Pretty and stuff like that. We didn't push it too far that it's still unrecognizable from your original design, like your original shape your original shape language. We kept that. I don't really want to touch the sleeves. I think the sleeves are fine as they are. If anything, maybe add like a gradient to the sleeves. Yeah, I think a gradient would do fine. Let's try that. Let's try adding a little gradient to the sleeves. I'm gonna grab like the light purple. Let's do that. There, yeah, it's just like that little bit of gradient to help separate the white of the sleeve from the skin. I think that will do just fine. Doesn't need to be like this crazy, but still, like, you guys can probably see what I'm talking about. Just want to make that little bit of a contrast between the sleeve itself and the hand. Just ever so slightly right along. I think it needs to be lighter. I don't want it too noticeable. There we go. Nice. I mean, you have this little bat friend here on your hat, and I think it's adorable. I love it. I love it. I love how it has the bi flag in it. He, bi queen, I love you. I'm also a bi queen, so I understand completely. We could do something really cool with this. I'm keeping your little bat friend. I'm not, like, going to get rid of the bat friend. But what you could do, instead of it being, like, just a little ornament, is make it like a little actual bat friend that, like, hangs here. And you can make it like a cute little mascot or whatever you'd like. I'm just doing like a quick little like SketchUp for it. And then again, you could have it so it like, your little bat friend would open its wings. Small sky puppy, yes. Could then like just open its wings, and then that way you could have the bi flag inside of the wings there. He's just a little friend, yeah. There's the purple. The purple and the blue on the bi flag are always so close to each other. I always mess them up sometimes. So that's why I'm just copying the colors. And blue. I'm sick. I'm sorry, Wander. Don't be sick. So you can make it like an actual... just right here. Bat mascot. Like, it's like you guys can see, like here it's just like a little charm. Or before, I guess I can do it this way. Before it was just like a little charm. I would say like push it, make it like an actual bat, familiar, companion, things like that. I just noticed you have glasses on, which is fine. Again, like mentioned before, the eyes are a little bit very wide open, so we'll put the glasses back on in a minute, but let's get those eyes a little bit more relaxed, right? Let's not have them stressed out so much. So let's grab the eyes. I'm gonna make a copy of them. And let's... Jambunky, hello! Welcome in. She going, yeah, we're doing some Vtuber Design reviews and critiques. So giving people like little tips and tricks on how they could improve their design just slightly. This one we spent like a lot of time because I was like redesigning the dress. Just to like emphasize the Lolita fashion design a little bit. That was like the most time we spent. What was I gonna say? I was working on the eyes, right? If you, for your eyes, just focus a little bit more on letting them relax a little bit so they aren't so forced open all the time. Because normally our eyelids, whether they be on the top or the bottom, wherever you're looking, overlap your iris just slightly. And that is a more like relaxed eye look. I don't have a reference sheet. I can't join in. It's okay. It's been a while, but I'm glad to be here. I'm glad you're here. We're having a fun little stream of giving some people some glorious little like art tips to improve and like look at their design and improve their design in a little bit. And then we'll just add in your glorious eyelashes that you had, those lovely eyelashes. I'm gonna add like a little eye shine too. And give your eyes a little shine, bring them to life a little bit. There we go. And you had like these glasses, your big, beautiful framed glasses. I'm going to go and redraw those back in. But I'm going to use the darker pink, the same pink that we use for the drips on your dress. As it will help make them a little bit more noticeable, pop a little more on the face. Yeah, that's what I mean. Pop a little more on the face. And then I'm just going to bring your hair a little bit in front just to overlap a little bit with the main outfit. Just to help break up the design a little bit. And then I'm just going to give you a little shading so you can tell the difference. And yeah, that's pretty much all I would like. As you guys noticed, the main focus of this was just like, I'd say for you, Kitty, study a little more of Lolita fashion and see like how they make their patterns for their dresses. Like I said, look at Angelic Pretty. Oh God, what are the other brands that I'm thinking of? Angelic Pretty. Oh my God, where? Lolita brands. Alice Ayu, Innocent World, Metamorphose, things like that. Baby the Stars Shine Bright is another great one that you would love. So I recommend like looking into those type fashion brands. They all do this type of patterned dress for Lolita. Needs some asymmetry. Lolita doesn't have a lot of asymmetry, so we're leaving it as it is. And it does have asymmetry with like the drips dripping down a little more on the one side than the other. Like you can see like it counteracts each other. And we have the bat and the star on either side. So it's okay to not have perfect symmetry, but Lolita fashion is very much like a very perfectly symmetrical fashion. And since we are going for Lolita, so it was Lolita. That makes more sense. Yeah, it's Kitty's design is much more of like, instead of it being like a sweet Lolita or like an over-the-top type of Lolita, it's a lot more of what's known as a classic Lolita type look with a sweet aesthetic. So classic has like a lot of symmetry, a lot of form. So that's where we're going with a more classic Lolita look. But that's why I was saying like check out Angelic to like improve your patterns designs. Kitty, check out Angelic Pretty, Baby the Stars Shine Bright, Morphos, things, fashion brands of Lolita like that. They all do these pattern dress designs, and you can take like a lot of inspiration of how they do their pattern dress designs and how you could go about it and take your already great like foundation of a design. Like you saw, I just took like your aspects from your pattern and just rearrange them in a way that wasn't just like constantly repeating pattern. But in general, the design was really cute. Like I said, your tonalities were amazing already to begin with. You have fantastic understanding of tonal ranges on your design. So don't let that disturb you. But like I said, your design was already great to start with. We just went and took it and just went, let's just go a little further into the Lolita aspect of your character. But again, it's so freaking cute. I love your character design. I genuinely love getting to see everyone's designs. Okay, who next? Who next? Who should we do next, guys? Let's do this one next. You'll save. I hate how everything from Twitter saves as like this weird tiffy jiffy file type. So I gotta like go and resave it. Okay. Alright, next person. Let me get their name for you all. So this is Lady Amara. This is Lady Amara's design. Wow, it's gorgeous, right? I love it. I love it. I love the runny makeup. Yeah, and like the horned antlers. Oh my god, it's gorgeous. Goddess of Balance. Ooh. So Lady Amara is the goddess of balance. Ooh, I love that. Oh my god. The skull on like the center of the dress is fantastic. Not gonna lie, this is great inspiration for my own character. Absolutely gorgeous design, right? I believe Lady Amara drew it herself. Art Papa. No. The art's by Exotyrannus. Yeah, this art is by Exotyrannus. Ooh. I believe. I'm doing my best to read their art tags and stuff. But it's gorgeous and I love it and it's fantastic and it's amazing. The Fourth Harbinger, thank you so much for the follow. Welcome to the murder. I hope you enjoy your time here. We're just chilling out, having a fun time for a moment. There. Hi, Cheeky. There is the... No, we are, again, guys, I'm making it clear, this is not a smash or pass. We are not doing that sort of stuff today. We are going over people's designs and we're talking about areas that are great, areas that are fantastic, areas that I love to death. Where they're doing their designs amazing. I mean, generally, Lady Amara's is really, really good. I've said this like with a lot of people's. Their designs are really, really good. But, oh my god, I don't even know what to say. Let's check out the tonalities. That's the first thing we'll check out. I think I can see that there might be some issues with tonal ranges. A lot of the tonal range is drawing me down to the bottom of the... There's a lot of light towards the bottom and not a ton towards the top. So that's something we could look into fixing. Chill chat. We got the mom here. We got mom taking care of us, right, Patty? I'm sorry, I'm not trying to be mean. I'm just making silly jokes. Question, is the color of this the same as the color of this? I want to check. It is not! Okay, so that's one way that we could, like, fix this, Lady Amara. We could fix this, we could help, like, the tonality by making, like, the color of these bones the same as, like, your horns or antler horns. Because you do have, like, these details on your head that are, like, a similar tone, so we could do that. And I believe that would help with, like, bringing up some of the... Yeah, see, like, that already helps bring the lightness up to the top. Just lightening them up just a little bit to help with that contrast look. Again, I'm not going to save or keep, like, any of these, I guess, like, critique sketchovers. I don't want to be rude to any of the, like, artists that, like, their work is already amazing. As I've said, everyone's artwork is so freaking good. We're just going over and we're just, like, fixing up some tonalities and some components. But we aren't going to keep any of this. But you guys can always, like, refer back to the VOD and check it out and see, like, oh, I like this aspect. Let me, like, see if I can bring it up with my original artist. So we're just going to go and bring up that tonality of the antlers just slightly. Just to help. See, like, you bring that up and it instantly starts to bring your eyes upwards from the light, very light winged bottom. Brighten the hanging flower buds. That is an option too, but they're not flower buds, they're gems. Horns are cool. The dress looks the same color as the hair, and the hair wings blend together. That's not always a bad thing. That's not always a bad thing. It depends on, like, what they, like, Amara is looking for. Like, if we do want to possibly, like, bring more of the attention upward, again, you could bring, like, just make it so it's this blue is the end tonality. So it doesn't fade into, like, the pure white. And that would help draw more of the attention upwards too. So that's always an option. All the bright colors on the gray skin draws my eyes away from the face. It is true. That is something that will always happen with bright colors and gray tonalities. Oh god. But I do understand that the tonality of the gray is a choice with skin, and I'm not going to say, oh, you should change your skin color to this, or you should change your skin color to that. I mean, it is a warm colored skin tone. So what we could do, or what you could do if you want, is we could either force it to be more of like a blue. You could force the color to switch a little more. So let's go into level correction. Let's grab the reds. Let's, like, bring the reds up just a little bit. So this is, like, one option you could do. And bring, like, the red tones into the skin a little more. Give that skin just, like, a little bit of a color. If I can remove everything else that I don't want to the colors to be enhanced on. There we go. We do have, like, a dead motif going on, so I understand, like, the aspects about it. So, like, we increase the little bit of tonality of the skin tone. Or if you want to stay, like, more of a dead tone, you don't want it to be, like, super red, you could instead, like, make the skin bluer. But I don't think either one really is a necessary thing that you would need to do for this design. I think it's fine. If we wanted to bring more aspects to the face, especially since Amara has these beautiful earrings, like these beautiful earrings that you can't really see in the concept art, which is really sad because they're gorgeous. We could, like, take aspects like the flowers and stuff here, and you could bring them to, like, loop along the outside to bring more contrast to the front. But again, I think the design in general is already very nice. Yeah, I think by making, like, the ends of the hair not fade to the super duper bright blue is helping with the contrast components. My character will have horns whenever I get to design it. I love horns. Horns are gorgeous. Like, if we get to look at the face over here, You can see just how nice it is. Like, those earrings really help bring up to the face. Another thing is there's a lot of highlights going on. So if we wanted to help with the tonality issue, let's bring down some of the highlights so they're a little less over the top. Again, this is just a rendering style too. I'm not going to say this is wrong. This super glossy rendering style is just a rendering style. It's fantastic. It's people's choices. The persona is already all I have for character. Yeah, I think that's about it. That's all I would say pretty much for Amara's beautiful design. Amara's design is gorgeous. I'm back, sort of. Welcome, Wicked. Welcome back. I know we went over your design. At what point? Which one? Where was it? Somewhere in here. No. Yeah, there we go. Wicked little Raven. I loved it. It's so cute. It was very little, like, adjustments. Mostly just, like, fixing up some contrast issues around the face to bring, like, your face more in focus. But, yeah, your design in general is just amazing. I love your design. It's so pretty. I love all the designs. I'm such a simp for designs. I love designs. It's so pretty. Where was it? Yeah, I'll show you, like, what I mean. Like, I'll zoom in on. We were working on this face just so I could, like, have the bangs a little bit more noticeable. But when we, like, turn... Like, you can see, like, the bangs kind of become the same color as the face. So you're just bringing in some shadow and some tonality difference there to help the face stand out. And to frame it nicely. So that's what we were doing. That's pretty much all I recommend for yours. Revan, it was so freaking pretty. I love, hold on. I'm gonna go look up the design. Sorry, we're going back. I'm gonna show you guys. I love all the jewelry and the aspects of, like, the aquamarine stones against, like, the purple ruby sapphire type tonalities of the jewelry, and how it goes, like, with your eyes. Like, you have the gems that match the colors of your eyes. It's such a nice, like, depiction. Oh, the Amon is so cute. It is. It's adorable. Oh my god, everything's so cute. Yeah, for, like, the horns too, like I said, only thing would be, like, bring, like, you have, like, a purplish tone here. Like, bring it closer to, like, the base of the horns, too. Just so there's, like, a nice differentiation between, like, where the horns stop and where the hair starts. Because it can be, like, a little hard to see from a distance. Like, it kind of just looks like it's all blurred into one. But, oh my god, it was so pretty. I freaking love the three. Like, the three outfits are so nice. Like, you have, like, a gorgeous little, like, oh my god, this outfit is so pretty. And then you have, like, your formal dress, and then you have, like, a casual outfit. Oh god, it's so nice. It's so nice. I love the tonality, like, the gradient on the wings and the tail tip. I love it. It's gorgeous. We were on Amara. Yeah, like I said, Amara's design is already very, very nice. My simple changes would be just to make it so that the hair doesn't fade to pure white at the bottom. And yeah, VZ is simping. I'm not simping, I'm loving design. Who should I pull up next? Okay, we've done red. Okay. I got 1, 2, 3, 4 left in here. I have an anniversary idea. Oh god. Let's do Yonigiri. Let's do Yonigiri next. I'm just gonna save this as a JPEG so that I can open it. There we go. So this is Yonigiri. I'll watch the VOD for all your notes on it. Yeah. There weren't a lot of notes. It was just very well designed. Design in general. Okay, what next? What part? Okay, so let's look at Yonigiri's. This it's so cute. God. Okay, initially very cute. I'm getting like adorable little like snow dragon night aesthetic. Oh, it's so pretty. It's so nice. Right, it's adorable. I love the blue and the white. It's fantastic. I love the antler, like the little antler horns, and how there's like little snowflakes on them. Very nice. So you like, it's not super noticeable, but it's there, and it's probably like hidden under the hat, so it's probably like a toggle you can toggle on and off. It's very, very nice. It's very nice. I love the companion, fellow deer. Yeah, I'm predicting they're a dragon as a result from like the dragon on their name Yonigiri. But that is just my guess. I love how also their name is like a joke on of onigiri, and it's like the O is like an onigiri. I'm just gonna talk about the logo design for a little bit. Whoever did your logo design, fantastic. Like, any notes help, well, especially when I'm making a new color palette. Ah, I see. Well, if you ever need like any help, Raven, and you want like some assistance, feel free to DM me. I don't mind helping people out. I really don't. I honestly helped like quite a few people out in my community with like figuring out color palettes and things like that. The antler and the ears threw me off. It's a very cute dragon. It's a very cute design. Yeah. I think it's more of like Eastern dragon design. They have like those ears and like the antler type horn shapes. I love the two swords. The two swords are nice. Oh, look at the leg. Oh my god, look at the leg design, guys. Look at that. Look, it's like look at the leg design. It's a dragon that's just wrapping around. That is so nice. It's very abstract too, so it's not like in your face noticeable. Very nice. Very nice. My only thought is the horns aren't supposed to be consistent. They are a toggle. That's what I was thinking too, Wanderer. All the facial expressions, nice. Oh, I love this one. I really love your little companion friend too. Very adorable. It's like a deer dragon. It's like a dragon and a deer. Your little companion. It's adorable, and I love it, and it's fantastic, and I love the big hat. I love the big rim hat. I don't think I have any issue with tonality issues. Like, your tonals seem like fantastic. Let's check it out. Let's check out those tones. White hair is always something that brings the tones, like, a little contrastic, tonal. Kirin? Maybe, probably. But the hat contradicts that tonal, like, the dark inner lining of the hat draws your eyes up. So it's, oh god, Dirgan. Kirin? Possibly a Kirin, yeah. What would I recommend for changes? Dirgan is adorable. I do not need a second character thought. Nope, I love the design. I love the little mascot too. It's very adorable. Let's see. What could possibly possibly we could bring some of like the blue up along the collar here. Just to help with the hat off, bring our eye upwards. So like even if the hat's not here, that little bit of a blue will help like draw our eyes up here. You could also just make like the entire top like piece here blue. But I don't, it works. It does work. And I know you have like these little hang downs, but the inside of it is blue. So that's why I recommend just like instead of doing like all of that, we could just easily go in and add like a second lining around the collar area that just goes down just like that. So even if your hat isn't here, which I'm gonna just like quickly hide like the hat's contrast. So even if the hat isn't here, we still get a little bit more drawn towards the facial features. Because again, with the character, like specifically for VTubers, the main focus is on the face. So you can see like the blue helps bring your eyes just towards the face a little more, especially if you like turn on the tonality. Just draws you up that little bit more. If that wasn't there, you may just lose your face in the distraction. But I'm predicting you probably have your hat on a lot, so this is fine. And the biggest boy is back. Welcome back. It's the face with shading. Yeah, a little bit more shading around like the between the bangs and the face would be a big help. So let's like go in and like and then we'd be able to like keep the hair lighter in tonality. Something like that. Just to help break it up a little bit. Admiring Dragon. When designing, it's a good idea to think about how it would look on a similar screen, because some people want, yeah, on a smaller screen. That's why I always keep zooming out. Like you guys can see, like I zoom out a lot. And that's why we check tonality. Tonality is what would allow you to like focus in on aspects from a distance. I mean, if we really wanted to, there is like another option you could do to help bring like the attention to the face. And it's something that I like to do with some designs, which is where I'll like bring like a little bit of a stripe, like hair streak colors into the hair. You guys have seen me do this for like a couple designs. It's a very useful little tool that helps like bring your attention to that area. You also have very thin eyelids. So you could think about possibly just like making them a little thicker. Maybe emphasizing the eyelashes just a little bit to just draw your attention to your face just a little more. So like if we look at this from the distance, something like that possibly. Like I said, I do really like the white hair. White hair always, especially like white hair on a lighter skin tone, always seems to have a little bit of contrast issues, but that is a part of having like white hair. It's always going to be like a little bit of a thing. Hello, Slip. I'm doing good. We're doing very good. We're getting through everyone's designs. I like the outfit. I don't think the outfit needs like any sort of adjustments. Like I said, besides like bringing the blue into like the upper collar area so we could help draw attention upwards to the character's face. Oh, nice designs. Yeah, they're really nice designs. Do something like that. What else? What else could I possibly think of? I mean, you could put like the dark blue inside the sleeves too, like this cutouts on the sleeves. So it'd look like that on the inside. That is like an idea you could do. And then you could like you could make it like similar to like the space on your hat. Like how you have the stars and stuff in the hat. It's just an idea. And then it just kind of brings the gradient of your whole piece. I'm going to grab this. I'm going to make a little gradient line box for us to look into. Sorry, I don't mean to put this on your faces. Put that there. So if I grab my gradient tool, you can see it's now bringing the, like, we have it so it's slowly the tones of the whole piece is, oh my god, is consistently getting lighter towards the top. But in general, it is a beautiful piece. It is a fantastic piece. My adjustments, again, are extremely, extremely minimal. Like, you can just see what I mean. Like, very, very minimal, very little. Just, like I said, around your face, emphasize the shading, the shadows between your hair and your facial features. Emphasize that just a little bit more, and it will help give that contrast that you need to separate your hair from your skin. And maybe, like, bump up the contrast of your eye lids or your lashes and stuff just to make them a little bit more pop. Otherwise, in general, design is fantastic. You could go in and, like, add a little bit of blues here and there just to add, like, a little more pop. But your design is already a beautiful design. It's a fantastic design, Yonigiri. I love it. It's so freaking cute. All right. Is Retro still here? Because if Retro's still here, I might do Retro after I do Umbrai. So we'll do Umbrai first, and then if Retro's here, I'll ask for Retro's friend's character design. Their friend asked to, like, have their character design done, but Retro put it in, so I just kind of, like, would like to know the name. But if you're not here, Umbrai, it's fine. Don't worry about it. Not Umbrai. Oh my god, Retro. This is Umbrai. This is Umbrai's design, which in general is really nice. The color palette for this whole piece is very simple. Like, I mean, I think at most we have three colors, three main tones. Ooh, bat-like? Yee. I wish I knew more, but Umbrai just said, go at it. So, Umbrai. Dragon Knight. Okay, Umbrai is a Dragon Knight. There we go. We got some detail. Purple. Dragon Knight. So yeah, Umbrai is a Dragon Knight. Obvious from the dragon snoot. The dragon snoot armor pieces. Ooh, I like the almost like, what is it, smoke effect on the cape. It's very nice. That's a very nice idea. Very Ender Dragon-esque. Oh my gosh, you guys. Tonally, you're always being drawn to the face because it's the lightest tone. I'm just trying to think of, like, what could be improved, if anything. Let's see. Okay, I have some ideas. I guess, like, my first thing is, you have, like, the dragon skull on your, or, like, dragon skull armor shaped pauldron on your one side. And it's a little hard to distinguish, like, the features besides the eyeball. Like, you can't really tell where this jaw starts and the teeth. So possibly going at it and trying to define the shape of the face, like, a little bit stronger. If you're trying to go with, like, a very jagged, geometric type face, it'll also depend on, like, what type of dragon you're going for. If this is more like a Western dragon, they normally have, like, a horn on their snouts. You could, like, emphasize that horn on the snout. And then clearly define where the jaw would go. And bring that sort of thing into perspective. I guess the next thing I need to look at is the tonality difference between them. Very similar in tone to the cape. So why don't we... Yeah, let's make the pauldron a little lighter. Let's make your whole, like, pauldron a little lighter. Don't be afraid to bring in lighter... If you're, like, have a dark character, don't be afraid to bring in some lighter tones to the piece. Maybe some of the gray from the chest plate to define the edges of the pauldron. Yeah, there is a lot of things. I was thinking of, oh, we could even do a glow. We can even do like an underglow to the pauldron. We'll check that out. I'm going to stick with the same color the pauldron has right now. But I have an idea. We want, so like, especially like along here, you can see like we lose the shape of the skull. Or like the dragon face shape. So why don't we're going to blur the whole thing. We're going to just draw in a face, like a kind of dragon skull-esque shape, which is like this. I like the eye. I like how the eye is glowing. Absolutely. The eye glow is a very nice component. It's just a little far back for like what a skull would look like. I mean, wait, if we're going for more of like a dinosaur dragon type skull, yeah, it should be like here. And then let's bring that up. Sharpen it up a little bit. And let's follow the edge of the eye. And then let's bring that up to meet where the edge of the pauldron would be. I'm gonna go in and just sharpen that out. This is not eyeliner, this is shading. So you can see, like, even from this to this, like, we have a more defined dragon head shape. And again, I don't know entirely, like, what the dragon design from your character design looks like. I'm just going off of, like, the ideas I'm getting from it. So we could even bring in that, like, shape language of that you had, like, around the eye by bringing it down under here to, like, a scaly type appearance. And then we have the teeth. The teeth are really what gets lost the most. So there are two ways we could solve this. We could A, do like a glow effect from under the head. Which I think is probably like a cool idea. I think it like work really well with your design. And then you'd be able to bring the teeth in, and they'd have like that little bit more area to stand out from. Again, obviously, like, something like that would possibly help define the shapes. Again, the major issue with the dragon itself is the lack of clearly defined facial features for the dragon. Hope all is well? Absolutely. But besides that, like, just fixing up the facial proportions for the dragon would probably be what's best. Let's see, where else? What else? Yeah, a lot of, like, there's a lot of contrast that could be improved. Like, if we brought this up into these sections, like we've just made, instead of it being, like, a line that goes through there, it just goes all the way up. It clearly helped define the difference between the pauldron area, like where the pauldron starts and where the chest plate stops. Idea. Just, again, an idea to help with that sort of scheme. Ooh, I like the little, like, dragon scales here. I like that pattern idea. I like that pattern idea. Okay, you have these wings. But they don't feel like they're coming out of any specific spots. Let's see what we can do. I'm just going to remove the wings for now. And I'm going to scoot them into a different location to help with silhouette. To help form the silhouette. Let's form this silhouette. Very nice. There we go. Let's see, where... So, like, you guys can already see, like, very nice, this is a nice silhouette in general. Let's see, depending on where you want the wings for your design to start, I'd recommend doing, instead of, like, a straight out type wing, which forms there, doing kind of like a droop wing. As you can get kind of, like, a cooler... Again, like, you can form this to, like, spread. I'm gonna expand your canvas size. I'm gonna give myself space. Space. I need space, you hear? Doop doop. There we go. Bringing the wings out this way. You had, like, a really nice claw, like, aspect to your wings, if I remember correctly. Yeah. So let's bring the claws in, and then we can do, like, a little outer section there. How many? 1, 2, 3. Okay, you have a lot of forks in your wings. That's okay. It's okay. 2, 3, and then we'll put a fourth one down here. I hope you guys can, like, see what I'm getting at with this. Just for, like, the silhouette type situation for you and Brai. Just trying to make it a little bit more silhouette readable. Yeah, I would still keep them as, like, lower wings. Okay, copy, Control V. We're gonna flip this onto the other side. And then you could bring in your aspects of, like, your color palette again. You had the purple inside the wings. I'm going to actually mask that off, so I don't have to worry so much about it. Shoop, shoop. I think I'm gonna be able to do one more after Umbrai. Before I've reached my limit for the day. So that's like before, and this is like after. I think that's me, maybe? Maybe? Let me double check who I have. I think I do have you, Miki. We can do it. Yeah, you know what? We'll end with Miki for the day. And then I will do more again later. You know, there's just a lot of you cuties, and it's hard to pick. Here's Miki. Okay. Save. Save. Okay. Okie dokie. Easier to read silhouette. Absolutely. Like, you can clearly see the wings, the differentiation between the wings and what's not the wings. Also, by bringing like more of the purple into the inside of the wings, you can clearly see what is the inner portion of the wing and what's not. Again, I'll hopefully have a character at some point. You will, Patty, I know it. So you guys can see, like, differentiation between components. I want to know how you would feel about it. I can assure you I would love all the designs because I love all of them. Like I said, in general, the design is very nice, very beautiful. I love the whole, like, dark dragon knights. You clearly captured that whole theming through the dark armor and almost, like, I could almost see, like, the light parts pulsing with, like, a heartbeat type feel. I'll have more than just a sketch. Yee. But yeah, that's what I would recommend looking into Umbrai to improve your design just slightly. Alright. Miki! Here we go. Save. Yee. So this is Miki's design, which is awesome and adorable. And, oh my god. Okay, when I saw your design, it was just so cute and so fluffy, and I loved it. And I loved, like, all of the variation, like, all of the outfit variations you had over here. Like, oh my god. It was so adorable. And I can't do the feet. Ah. It's so fluffy and it's so cute. If I remember correctly, you said it was you're a shape-shifting cloud painter, right? So I'm not sure if you're like more of like a kitsune shape-shifting cloud. Yes. I know you have like kitsune in your name. Are you like a fox shapeshifter, or is it just like a shapeshifter in general? I'm just trying to like see the generalized themes. I do love floof. I do too. Tyrone, I do too. Because I can clearly see, like, we have... I'm only using red because it's obvious on top of things. We have, like, clearly, like, a cloud-shaped tail. Ambiguous kitsune. Okay. Got it. I got it. Because I do love the cloud tail. I think that is adorable. I love how you brought, like, the cloud aspect also onto the coat. Like, you brought the cloud. I would have been like, if there was no cloud texture on the coat, we should bring the cloud into the coat. Not to mention, like, the lining around your collar is a sun. My only issue is the tone. Like, if we go into the tones for the sun component here around the collar, there is no difference. Where did it go? Where did the tone of the collar go? So why don't we bump it? Why don't we make it a lighter, like, tone? Gone. It's gone. There is nothing. Where did my happiness and hope go? Gone. So we can, like, make it, like, brighter. You can even go darker. If you're going with, like, a gold trim around this as well, it'll probably be more obvious. But if we're just looking from a design point, we can bump it up, and now it's still there. Right? Now it's there, and it's the same tone as... It's very similar in tone to the clouds here. So, like, you can see the difference that makes for the design's tonality appearance. Oh my god, your eyebrows are clouds. Oh my god, your eyebrows are clouds. Yes. Yes, they're like little cloud wingies. Yes. Oh my god, that's so cute. That's so freaking adorable. Let's see how your little friend tonality holds up. Tonal-wise, perfectly fine. A lot of your light tones are towards the top, so it's drawing our eyes up there. But you have, like, the super bright yellow shoes. Canela! Hello! Now I go back to lurking. Ah, thank you. Thank you for just being here. Or just going through designs and, like, giving critiques and improvements. Oh my god, I love those little, like, cloud sun peeking out on your shirt. Oh my god, that's so cute. We were talking about the shoes, how like they're super bright and they like really draw your eyes towards the bottom. I can't do anything. The tail is a different thing. The tail is the tail. We're not going to touch the tail because it's clouds. But what we could do is to help keep our attention to the top half of the design, make the shoes like darker. Don't worry, I have an idea. I have an idea for the shoes. And now our eyes are being drawn more to the top half of the character, towards your face. Bright and simple, yeah. And we could even go in, and you could even like you have the cute little cloud design on your shirt. You could even just like pop that onto the shoe a little bit if you want to keep some of the yellow tone down here. But we're still, like, it's just a little accent piece. We're still being drawn up towards the face. And since, like, like I said, for VTubers, the main focal point is the face. Since that is what we use the most, and we want to bring as much attention to the facial area as we can. Ooh, that does make it less eye-catching on the boots. Yeah, so you're bringing up more facial expression, bringing up more attention to the face. Like I said, that's just it. You could put like you could take like your cute little logo here and just stick it on the side of the booty. Doot, doot, doot. And like you could put that on both the boots. You could put that on like the toe of the boot. You could do something like that. I would say keep the sole of the shoe white. I wouldn't touch the sole of the shoe. The sole of the shoe is perfectly fine. And in general, you have a solid design. You have a solid character design here. You have a solid design here. I mean, if you're going for like the yellow rain boots aesthetic, keep the yellow rain boots. I can see what you were also going with there. But that's like before, like this is like the before and the after in the tonality scale. And you can definitely see how just those little bit of looking at tonal ranges when making a piece can really help bring that contrast back into a piece and make things not vanish so much. Like if we zoom out really far, you can still see the collar here on the change. But on this one, the color just fades, kind of, and it's really hard to distinguish what shape it is. But yeah, in general, it's an adorable design. I really, really love your adorable, like, shape-shifting forms. I'd love to see what these look like in color. Just from a personal standpoint, I really want to see what they look like in color. Because they'd be so cool. But you've done... Oh god, don't yawn. God! But in general, you've done an amazing design, like, point for you, Miki. Thank you. I still need to figure out the colors. Oh, no worries. I understand. Color tonality and stuff is kind of a bit of a hard thing to get to figure out. But in general, it is a fantastic looking piece. You have done a great job. Everyone's done a great job for today. Like, everyone's designs, even with our little bits of touch-ups and stuff. Yo, is it too late to reply to the OG post? I mean, you can put your stuff in there. I'm going to be ending for today, but I do want to go. I probably will go through everyone else's design at some other point. Thank you for the critique work. Oh, no problem. I love everyone's designs. Like, everyone who we went over today, your original designs were so freaking fantastic. We just took that initial fantastic, glorious, beautiful design and just did like a little bit of alterations just to get it like you can see just to push it in the direction of either the character animal aspects you were going for, the pushing like little things about your design that you could like, you just pushing the little bits to like bring emphasis to elements of your design. Or being like, oh, what if you did this, or you could do this as like alternate outfits, or even things like that. Just, your designs were already so fantastic. There wasn't much for me to go through, but as you can see, like, we did go like doing some minor touch-ups here and there just to bring things a little bit more into unison. But okay, I'm gonna go to the chatting, I'm gonna go to our chatting screen. I'm going to the chatting screen so we can all just chat for a little bit as I get ready to send you guys off to whoever is next for a chat. Who I'm gonna send you guys to. Astra! Hi, I hope I'm not too late. We're just finishing. Go rest, drink Wawa. Thank you. I think I did Astra's design. Did I do Astra's design? I think I did. The VOD will be up right after stream anyway, so you guys can check it out. Astra? Yeah, I did do Astra! Astrologica. I did do your design. I submitted. No, I did your design, Astra. It was okay. I did it. I'm so sorry. I did go over your design. I did. I've just been going for 3.5 hours, and I need to take a little break. No, it's all my fault, Lamau. No. I'll have the VOD right up afterwards anyway, so you'll be able to, like, go through and see, like, my little... Honestly, your design was so pretty. So excited to see what you said. Thank you! Your design is so pretty, by the way. It is, like, literally so gorgeous. I think I just had, like, a little bit of, like, little, like, things you could, like, emphasize or, like, put some focus on and things like that. But in general, the design was actually really, really nice. Who should I send you out to? Oh my god, Monkey's live. What's Monkey doing? Monkey? Showing the new Live 2D 5.0 and setting it up. Oh! That's what Monkey is doing. Monkey's been going for 3 hours. I'm looking for the next critique stream. Yeah, this was fun. I actually am glad I finally got to do one of these. Who do we want to go to? Should I send you guys to Monkey? You guys want to go see Monkey do some rigging? I'm going to send you all to Monkey. I love Monkey. Monkey's tutorials and stuff are a huge help. So, I highly recommend checking out Monkey. Monkey is amazing. But yeah, I'll probably host the rest. What do I have tomorrow? Tomorrow's Wednesday, right? I either have gaming tomorrow or I don't. And I have art. If I have more art, we'll probably do some more, I'll probably do more of the critiques if I have art scheduled for tomorrow. No one make fun of me. I don't check my schedule like half the time. I make my schedule and then I forget. I'm really bad. Z. Everyone have a nice rest. Yes, everyone have a great rest. Everyone have a wonderful rest of your day. I'll see you all tomorrow. Have a great rest of your day. Drink water, eat food. It's really hot where I am, so be careful about the humidity if it's really bad where you guys are as well. And I will see you all tomorrow. Bye!